start the stream and then set everything up. Because that's the hard part, right? Yes. Edit this. On the fly, updating. Darkest Dungeon. The first one. Cool. And so that should now be reflecting the actual thing that I'm playing. And then I would like to tell some of my peeps that I'm on. Self-promotion time. I think that's good. Okay, so that should be everything, hopefully. Hopefully the sound is good. If it's not, someone please tell me. And, of course, we have a very, very important thing to do before we actually play the game. And that is to watch the intro cinematic, because the narrator in this is fabulous.
Ruin has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth. But we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity. Until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Woo! So, I love this game. I have beaten this game on Switch. I have a Switch Lite, so I can't actually broadcast that because there's no USB out. I would have to like point a camera at it and stuff. This was on sale for PC for like $2, and I was like, sure. So here we are with Darkest Dungeon, and we're gonna start a new game. Should we have all of the side stuff? I think I'm gonna leave off the multiplayer. But everything else I want to do, because I haven't done the Crimson Court stuff yet, even though I have it on Switch. I have done some districts, they're great. Flagellant's cool, Shieldbreaker's cool, Color of Madness I also have not done. So, this will be a chance to potentially explore those. So we'll do it. Was this your first estate? I'm fine, thanks. No, it's not. We are doing Radiant, though, the easiest difficulty. Because the other ones are horrible. It's just straight up horrible. The Blood Moon campaigns are basically, you can only lose so many heroes, and you're timed, and I hate being timed on anything. So no, Darkest just means that things are a little harder, and, excuse me, blow my nose. Things are a little harder, and your heroes are more limited as to what missions you can take on. So once they reach a certain level, they think the lower level dungeons are beneath them. It's annoying. So they'll complain and be like, no, I'm not going to go on those. And if you do Darkest difficulty, they do that sooner. So this is what we do. We do Radiant. Oh! We have to name our estate. Something about forest, maybe? Like the dark forest? The Elder Forest? What else is good spooky? The Gnarled Forest? I said Eldritch, right? So maybe the Eldritch Forest? We can do the Eldritch Forest, that would work. Who's ready for Eldritch Horrors? Me! My computer wants to be plugged in, which is difficult because this thing is in the way. There we go. Sorry about that. Trying to block my friend's thing because I'm not at my house right now. Eldritch Forest. Go. Every game starts with the same two heroes, Reynald and Dismas. We are not renaming them because they are part of a trophy you can get, which I will try to get.
You arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors.
Yeah, you can die in the first, 5 minutes of the game if you're not careful.
So steel yourself,
get unlucky.
and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
Will we though? Will we? Usually going to hell is a bad idea. With the stagecoach destroyed and the caretaker gone, you will have to make the journey to the hamlet on foot. Alright. Ta-da! So here's Reynald. And there's Dismas. And here's a map. We're in a room. To move, click on another room on the map display. This will take you to the connecting hallway. Okie dokie. Map display is down here. So I click this and I would move to the room. But I wanted to check and see what they have first. Smite, Zealous Accusation, Stunning Blow, Bulwark of Faith, excellent. Open Vein, lovely. Pistol Shot, Grape Shot Blast. Tracking Shot is meh. That's okay though. We can change their color and stuff eventually. But for now.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead. An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
Kill the enemy! Combat is turn-based. On your hero's turn, click the skill icon and then click on the highlighted target. If you can't select a particular skill, it's because that hero needs to be standing in a different spot or there are no valid targets. If you look over the skill, it'll tell you, aims for the back or aims for the front or whatever. The controls for the Switch version are an absolute butt to learn. I don't know why they did them that way. When I finally figured it out, it was fine, but like trying to learn them was a piece of crap. This is so much easier because all you have to do is point and click. Oy. Okay, so we're gonna do open vein because sometimes that can do bleeding. Ah, he resisted it, but he is debuffed. So maybe he'll do less damage. Ah, Dismas dodged it anyway. Do I want to do a stunning blow or smite? I'm gonna do stunning blow just in case he doesn't die. And he did not. So now he's stunned, so he can't take his next turn, which is brilliant because now we can just murder him.
As the fiend falls,
Woo!
a faint hope blossoms.
Loot. Each item, if you take it, will occupy space in your inventory, which is ridiculously small. I'm fine. Mouse over items to show details about them. This works in your inventory too. Boop. So we found some gold, and we're gonna take all of it. We also have some food rations. Eat to restore health and stave off hunger. Each party member generally consumes 1 unit per meal. That's really helpful because as we journey, they'll get tired and hungry and, we'll have to give them food. Interactive objects, or curios. While exploring, you will often find interactive objects. Click or press them to investigate them. Take a look at this tent. Now, just because you can look at something does not mean you should. There are some items that are, like, always bad. Like, Iron Maidens. Don't investigate Iron Maidens. Like, once in a blue moon, they'll have treasure in them. But, if they don't, you will either get claustrophobia or take damage. And that's not worth it, in my opinion. So, yeah. Some enough valuables inside the tent.
Leave nothing unchecked. There is much to be found in forgotten places.
Through the door we go. Alright.
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
Oh, debuffed right off the bat. I don't like that. Let's take care of you with this mess. And we'll work on the big boy with you. How long does that buff last? I don't know. We're using it anyway. He is marked, which means that they will target him now. Which is fine, because he has more health than Dismas does. Except now Dismas is in front, so he can't use his, little bot. That's annoying. Mickey bleed. That'll be fine. And then let's see. Ow. Rude. Oh, you can still use your stuff from there. We just won't get rid of... What's his face? Let's... Ah, damn. Missed. I was gonna say let's stun him and then switch Dismas back. There we go, Dismas. Back where you're supposed to be. Now let's carry on. Roar! Kill the thing. They're big boys. They take up 2 spaces. They do lots and lots of damage. Oh, he bleed on both of us. That's annoying. I know you can't staunch the flow with the blood. We don't have any bandages, but it'll be okay. Dude, stop. That's so annoying. Oh, Dismas, no. Don't die, buddy. This makes them less likely to do good damage. So hopefully that debuff will help a little. Yeah, he's only doing 1 damage. Beautiful. Oh, I know you're stressed. That's what that little black symbol means, is they're stressed. I'd be stressed too.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Corpses. When most monsters die, they leave corpses. Corpses act as temporary obstacles and will eventually go away on their own. That's creepy. Where did they go? Who knows? You can attack corpses to destroy them faster, but often a better approach is to use ranged skills. push-pull skills, and even corpse-clearing special skills that some heroes possess. Monsters killed with bleed, blight, or crits leave no corpses at all, which is great, because sometimes corpses get in the way. If there's one dude all the way in the back and you have no ranged people and there's a whole bunch of corpses in front of him, it's just a pain in the butt because you have to, like, kill all the corpses, break them up, so that you can get to him. Alrighty. Woo! Crying. Oh no. It's gonna be okay. We're almost there, I think. Yeah, there we go.
Perhaps the turning point.
Completing a quest. After you've completed the requirements of a quest, you have the option to return to town at any time. Just click the quest. You don't need to return to the starting room of the dungeon to exit. Thank goodness for that. Quest is complete. Cool. You can continue adventuring or you can return to the town. I'm actually going to click continue adventuring because there's a treasure chest here and I want to see. It's a bandit's trap chest, so that's not going to have anything good in it. It's just going to be a trap. So we'll leave. Welcome home. So we made it to the hamlet. These are going to be good for us because they're going to help us upgrade stuff later. Money is always helpful. Cool, cool, cool. They're now both level 1. He got Eldritch Slayer, plus 10 accuracy versus Eldritch. Beautiful. Oh no, Reynald got claustrophobia. He's got severe fear of enclosed spaces. Poor baby. We didn't even put you in the Iron Maiden. We just talked about it.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
I adore the town music. It's just so nice and, like, weirdly peaceful for a game that's so, like, all the time. I actually like this. I would fall asleep playing this game sometimes just because I like the grinding training and it gets to a nice rhythm once you get set up. So here is this saying that they successfully escorted me to the hamlet, and they're both now level 1. We've unlocked the ruins. Now, we also have quest goals, which we have quite a few of, because that's the whole game. We're not going to worry about these yet. All we're going to do is come to town. Get help where you may. On any screen in the game, press and hold H to seek contextual help for controls in that mode. Try it while in town, exploring, fighting, camping, and more. So, Reynald says send me out again. I think we will, because we only have you and Dismas right now. We've got some exclamation marks, and we've got some buildings that are broken. Blacksmith wants more quests done. Guild. Abbey. We do have the graveyard.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
This will have people in it. It is inevitable. Aw, thanks, Frank. I appreciate you. Yay, thank you. I will try to have a good stream. It's a good game, so that always helps. But yeah, people will end up here. It is inevitable. Someone will die. And usually my mistakes happen, like, I'll have one die really early on because I get overwhelmed. And then I won't have anybody die for a while once I get set up and I'm moving good. And then some of the later bosses will start murdering all my people, which is what happened last time. Plus, we have the Crimson DLC. Alright! Stuff falling over. Stay hydrated. Okay. Sanitarium is not open yet, which is fine. We don't have any people who need that kind of assistance yet. We've got the tavern, which is closed, and there's also a survivalist who is not here yet. So the other things we have open are a nomad wagon.
Trinkets and charms, gathered from all the forgotten corners of the earth.
Where she sells ridiculously expensive things that we can find for free later. Then we also have the jeweler, the comet's crash has attracted an opportunist who specializes in otherworldly treasure. You can spend crystal shards earned at the farmstead here. I've never been to the farmstead, but apparently we can buy cool stuff with our farmstead. Whatchamahoos. You can upgrade some of your things, so like, you can reduce the cost of those trinkets. You can increase the number of trinkets available. I don't really want to use that on this, because, again, we can find this stuff for free later. For free, by completing a quest.
In time,
here,
you will know the tragic extent of my
and
failings.
You can review cutscenes that you've seen before, and it'll tell you what conditions you need to see more. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Now, the stagecoach, our most important
Women
friend.
and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
It says, the stagecoach is your hero lifeblood. You'll need to recruit all of these heroes to fill out a party of 4. Drag and drop them into your roster. So this is just showing you what the different heroes will look like. The actual heroes are behind this once I close this. I love all of these. There's also a few that are DLC only, like the Musketeer, the Flagellant, and the Shieldbreaker. If I had to pick a favorite, I would probably pick the Grave Robber. She's just cool. So we've got a Plague Doctor.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
Upgrade the stage network. While you're here, spend some of your starting heirlooms on upgrading the stage network. This stagecoach network, excuse me. This will increase the number of heroes available here in the future. To upgrade, click the plus symbol on the left, and then click the upgrade. So, we can come up here, and this is why I said we should save those things, because this will give us more stuff. We can increase the number of people we can hold. Right now we can only hold 10 max, or we can increase the number of available heroes, which is what I'm going to do. I'll do one of each.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
Okay. And then we'll leave. Now let's check out our new people. There isn't much more you can do in town right now. It's time to embark on a quest. Click on the embark button at the bottom of the screen. Go away, I'm busy. I am doing stuff. So you can check out what kind of quirks they have. They'll have pluses and minuses. They'll have 4 moves to start with. They might have some camping skills, and then they'll have all their resistances and all their base stats available for you to look at. She has -2 speed and -5 dodge. That's gross. She's consumed by thoughts of inadequacy. Oh, she's imposter syndrome. That's so sad. Slugger, she's got +10 damage from melee skills. I appreciate this. There is a knife wound thing that I like, but she doesn't have yet. Spiritual, Divine Grace, +25 healing received, and Divine Comfort, +25 healing received. So whenever she's with a Vestal, she'll gain more HP back. We can change her color. So green and black. There's a beige one. There's a green and red one. And there's a straight up red one. And then we've got our new Vestal, who is God-fearing. So she'll only pray for stress relief. That's fitting for a Vestal. She's got quick draw, so she's got +4 speed on the first round, which is and she's a Cove Adventurer, so she gets less stress in the Cove, which is great because we don't have the Cove yet. So helpful. And then she's got her moves. Thank goodness she has the healing one, because otherwise I would have to beat her up. I would be very upset if she didn't have that. I want the heal all too, but we'll get there. You have the stunning, the damage increase, which is a great one for Reynold. You just use this on Reynold all day long, and he just kills everything. A Plague Grenade, which is A+. And Noxious Blast, which is basically Plague Grenade, but for the first 2 slots. So you'll see here it'll have yellow dots on the left. That's where she can be to cast the spell. So she can't be in the first spot, but she can be in any of the spots behind it. And then the red dots are who she can hit. So she can hit the first 2 guys with Noxious Blast, and she can hit the back 2 guys with Plague Grenade. But she has to be the 3rd or the 4th position for this one, whereas this one she could be in the 2nd. So it's all kind of like a, and it'll give you like a preferred position, and it'll be like, oh, she likes to be here or here. And, like for Reynald, it should say, yeah, he wants to be in the front. He does not want to be in the back whatsoever. Dismas, 2nd or 3rd. And then she likes to be mainly in the 3rd. Interesting. I always put her in the back. Wonder why it says that. Because you can't use illumination in the back. Which, we don't even need this, because you don't see anything that has stealth till later in game. Oh well. So now, we have a question. Are we going to change their colors and rename them? Because I think we should. I think that will be fun. Question is, what do we rename them? And that's the difficult part. So, I'm gonna start with foods because I thought it was funny when someone else did that. I'm gonna give her this one. No? No, let's just go OG and then edit name. Muffin. That's not at all good for Plague Doctor. I half want to do all silly names and I half want to do serious names, and it's annoying. I could do flowers. I could do birds. She is a bird. Sort of. She's got the bird beak mask. I could name her Eileen after a Bloodborne's character, but then I'll be really attached and won't want her to die ever. And I did that in my other game, so I always do serious names. Let's go Goofy. There's nothing wrong with Muffin. However, I don't want to start with Muffin because I feel like there's other characters who should be named Muffin. The Plague Doctor can be... Let me think. Oh. Shiitake mushrooms. Done. No. Change that. Shiitake. Enter. There we go. I'm sorry that took so long. Just, I don't have anybody here to tell me what I should rename these. And then you. If you're going to be a food group, you're a healer, so maybe an herb like, I could use rosemary, I could use thyme, I could use, oregano, which ones are supposed to be healing? I think lavender is supposed to be, no, turmeric is the one that's supposed to be really good for you. There we go. We've got shiitake mushrooms and turmeric spices and Reynald and Dismas. Let's go.
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
Quests and parties. This is where you select a quest and form an adventuring party of 4 heroes to embark on it. Click on the quest to see their details and drag heroes into the slots at the bottom of the screen to form your party in default party order. Well, obviously we're just going to do that. They're called the usual suspects because that's the one you start with. We have the courtyard, but we can't go here. Send you out again. You haven't been out once. There's also the darkest dungeon. They don't want to go to the darkest dungeon, and I don't blame them because that's the highest possible level. Let's not do that. Let's go to this apprentice level 1 thing, since these 2 are level 1 and these 2 are actually level 0. You should be a soldier against... Okay, you be a soldier against corruption then. We get some stuff, and we get a debuff stone, which increases our chance of debuffing. Oh look, the blood splatter changes directions. That's kind of fun. Anyway, provisions.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
So, provision for the journey. You want to take different supplies depending on what region you are going to, how long the quest is, and your own preferences, but always bring some food and torches. For your first short quest, try bringing at least 8 food and 4 torches. 1, 2, 3, 4 torches. And 8 food. Now, how much money do we have? We have 6,000. I'm going to go ahead and do my preferred, which is fill up the food all the way, 1, and fill up the torches all the way, 1. Because see, once you buy more, it goes to a new stack. So I like to have both of these full. I might buy some bandages since we needed them last time. Let me take off this wrist rest. It's interfering with my ability to play. And I think, and a shovel. We always want a shovel. It's used to clear obstacles and break things. And what happens is, sometimes you'll come across a big old pile of rubble just in the middle of the hallway, and you're like, what do we do? If you don't have the shovel, you have to dig it out by hand. And that is extremely stressful to everyone. That's one of like the guaranteed ways to make the stress go woo! And the more stressed they are, the worse things get for them. So, the theme of this stream is let's de-stress with Eldritch Horror Time. Let's go. Your first expedition into the ruins of your ancestry. Be curious, be careful. Boom. Alright, so here we are. Here is the map, so now we can actually see how much map there is. And we're going to go to this room first. Each hallway we go down has a set number of squares in it. Each square could have an item, or a monster, or some kind of event. Trap.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Bro, it's a torch. Calm down. Damn. He gets so dramatic, I swear. Our torch light just went down to dim light. So I'm going to go ahead and use this torch to break it back up to radiant light. The higher the light, the more bonuses you get. The lower the light, the less bonuses you get. When the light is low, the monsters will fight harder. You'll get better treasures, but the monsters will fight so harder, and it's scary, and I don't like it. So we're just going to leave that up for now. We'll play with that later if we want to. Let's get our team established some. Let's do this shot. Dude, Dismas. I expect better from you. Let's see. Stun the one in front, maybe? Yeah!
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Oh, he's not in the back, so I can't use the plague grenade on him, but I can use that one. And then you...
Be gone, fiend.
Beautiful. Probably should have stunned him. Oh well. Next time.
Back to the pit.
Woo! Give me that gold. This chest is an unlocked strongbox, so if it's unlocked, that means I can just open it.
If
Sweet.
only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
So dramatic, this guy. Okay. So we just scouted, so we can now see ahead a little bit. There's nothing in this room. This one has a curio. This one has some treasure. There's also an obstacle and a battle in between us in this room. The obstacle is exactly what I was talking about with the shovel. This.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
A crude jumble of stones and debris blocks the path. You do not want to clear the obstacle by hand. You want to use the shovel. Because they take no stress when they use the shovel. More monsters. Okay. I know our biggest threat is this dude. Ah, damn. I was hoping to stun him. Okay. I don't like them because A, they can reduce the light, and B, they can stress people out. And that's not okay with me. I'm gonna go ahead and use this to increase his resistances to that BS. Put up a torch, and we are gonna shoot at the boy in the back. He dodged again. I hate this. Play grenade him. That should help. We just use every single person's turn except Reynolds on that jerk. Ain't it fun? Okay. Let's go ahead and smite. Sorry. I was hoping for a one hit kill. Alright, so we've got some injured people. So we're gonna make our healer do some work this turn.
A singular strike.
Beautiful. No, don't. Thank you. I don't want him to be pushed to a position further back. I need him up front.
Abomination cleansed from our lands.
Yes, I could try and kill it. However, I really want to heal my people. Just a little bit. Because every little bit helps.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Cool. Alright. Onward, Garçon. Let's go towards the treasure instead of the curia. Our goal is just to explore 90% of the room, so it doesn't really matter where we go as long as we explore enough. Open the pack. Ooh, a key. Let's take that. Sound design on this is nice too. It's got a good creepy vibe to it. Alright. Let's hope this actually works this time. There we go. That's what I wanted. Ah.
Destroy them.
Yes.
All.
Okay. I just don't think I'm equal to this task. But he just like brained that dude. Pass. Honey. What? That's not a thing. Why did you do that? You're not. Are you stressed? No? That's weird. I've never seen them do that before. Maybe these are higher level than her or something? Weird. It's weird and I don't like it. Let's make the dude in front bleed. Because he can. And then I'd like to heal Reynold, but now I don't trust you to take your turn, so...
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
There we go. I'll just be doubled up. Light and bleed. That'll... Yep.
The slow death. Unforeseen.
Ah, the blood. So the blood is a special type of supply item. Any collected bottles of the blood will be retained in your estate at quest end. They may be added to the provisions of embarking parties. The blood is rare. Spread it around wisely amongst those in need. There it is. The call is unyielding. The urge is irresistible. Only the blood will quell this thirst. Oh. A chest with your family's sigil now. This is usually used for strong boxes and doors. However, it can unlock
a handsome reward
and give you extra
for a task
shit.
well performed.
Yay. This is going to be important for later. When we go to the Crimson Court, we can sometimes contract the Crimson Curse, cough, vampirism, cough, and we'll need blood for that, so we'll just save that up for now. Ow! Oh good, you dodged it. It's annoying. You can only see traps if you'd scouted that piece of the map, which we had not. It's scouting now. See, now we can see the trap. Okay. Let's go this way. Loot.
Packs
Gimme.
laden with loot are often low on
Actually,
supplies.
haven't bugged me for food yet, and that's surprising. There it is. The exertions of adventuring have produced a growing hunger amongst the party. You can let them starve, which means they take 20% damage and stress damage. Damn. Or you can just eat the food. The 20% damage, that I did not realize. That's tough. Ooh.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
And that'll be the last room we should have to explore, I think. Use our second shovel that we brought. Glad I bought it. Now, fight for some treasure. That's appropriate. Ah, they're surprised, which means I get to go first. Mwahaha. Alright, let's see here. This is another really bad stress-inducing one, so we're gonna go for that first. Beautiful. That's the way I like it, Dismas. Keep that up. Do I want to play grenade that guy? I'm gonna buff Reynald instead. So Reynald can just, like, one-shot some people. I'm also going to heal him. Because why not? Just baby him this turn. Roar!
Executed with impunity.
This time I'll do this. And he will shoot him. And you have judgment, so you can go ahead and do that, and he will die on his turn because of the plague.
A death by inches.
And get him! That's actually really good damage against that armored dude. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, we're doing great. Not to jinx it. Oh, as I misclick on the freaking corpse. You're doing great. Me misclicks. Sigh. Yeah. That's life, right?
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Take all things.
Seize this
I would
momentum.
like to continue.
Push
because
on
there's
to
a
the
box
task's
here,
end.
and I want to open it. Woo! More stuff. Okay, now we can leave. Da-da. More achievements. Hooray. All the money. All the heirlooms. So this is literally, this is a good amount of heirlooms. That's really nice. So now everybody gets some EXP. Now these two are level 1, thank goodness. Reynald got another trait. Egomania, obsessed with self-worship. Reynald, you're a mess. Because I know for a fact he comes with kleptomania. So now he's got, I'm going to steal all the things, I'm afraid of small spaces, and I'm obsessed with my self-worth. Like, I think I'm amazing. Or self-worship. Alright, basically, he's just a big giant. Basically, he's a thief. He's the rogue now. Except for the small spaces thing. And Shiitake get. Healer's Gift. Plus 20 healing skills while camping. That's completely useless for you. Awesome. Turmeric. Got slow reflexes. -1 speed. Yay. It's totally the luck of the dice.
The tents
Oh dear.
are pitched, banners fly, and the corpse wagons stand at the ready. The circus has come to town.
No, it hasn't. I turned that off. Thank you very much. Severe negative corpse. Over time, some negative corpse will lock into place and become severe. That's what that little death skull means. Severe negative corpse cost much more to remove in the sanitarium. So once we unlock the sanitarium, we can start getting rid of some of these. You have to be careful because they will get other ones. Oh, enter the ring this week to relieve 10 stress from all heroes. No. No. No, I'm not going to do that. So theoretically, you only pray for stress relief. He is prone to stealing items. Severe fear of... We could get rid of one of these ridiculous... Warrior Light, because of damage up on torches. Yay. What do you have? No cheat, you can't gamble. Ooh, stun resist, quick reflexes. Dismas got some good stuff this time around. He doesn't have a set amount of stuff. The only set thing about trait-wise is that Reynold always has kleptomania, which is really funny because he's the Crusader, not the thief. Tavern's unlocked and the Abbey's unlocked. These two are now level 1. We were successful exploring the ruins. We successfully completed our first foray. Ha ha ha. Okay. So we can go to the Butcher's Circus, which I don't want to do. We've got the Abbey.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The Abbey calls to the faithful.
Stress relief. Heroes relieve stress by taking part in activities at the tavern and the Abbey. Each activity has different side effects. Experiment to find the best activity for each hero, depending on their quirks. You mean the two religious people praying and the other two just like go drink? Committing a hero to an activity locks them in that activity until the next week. You'll have to take a different hero with you on your next quest. So basically what it's saying is if I drag Reynold over in here and make him pray, which I can't because this dude's there. Sigh. Taking up the only slot we have. The ancestor, caretaker, why? So these two can't relieve their 2 stress, which 2 stress isn't really enough to send them to the thing. I like to wait to 4 or 5. We can upgrade it. Increase stress recovery. Eventually we'll be able to unlock more slots, so that there will be more places besides just there, so that that little bitch can't take up my one and only slot. And good tavern.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
So we've got the bar where they can just drink all day, the gambling hall where Dismas is not allowed because he cheats apparently, and then we always go to the brothel. And again, this is increased stress recovery, unlock more slots, etc. Make it cheaper also. The stagecoach is our must visit every week. Ooh, okay. So we've got 3 people at the coach. We've got Mac, the Great Robber, who's going to have a new name. We've got Gry, and we've got Tornable. You'll notice these 2 are the same class. I do not care. We are breaking
to those
both
with a
of them.
keen eye, gold gleams like a dagger's point.
Okay. Stagecoach. Increases number of available heroes to 4. Increases size of roster to 17. I'd like to do this.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
And I'd really like to do this too. It requires 8 of the deeds, which there are never enough goddamn deeds. So what I'd like to do is sometimes I will trade. So let's trade some portraits for some deeds. Ta-da! And now we have enough to upgrade this. Beautiful. So now next week we'll have 4 people, and we'll be able to recruit all of them. And hopefully we'll get some more variety. This bitch has cheaper stuff this week, which is nice. Still don't care. Speaking of, you can equip trinkets to people, which is this one, I think. Yeah, it's in a different spot in the. So this is a debuff skill chance up. I don't think he has anything that does debuff. No. Does this do debuff? This does debuff. Crits receive chance plus 4%. This does debuff less bleed resistance. Stun, bypass stealth. Hello, beautiful. Oh, she doesn't have my favorite one, the fucking poison darts. Pick to the face. 20% versus blighted. But you can't blight anybody. Flashing daggers, debuff 20% bleed resistance. Well, she's got the forward and back combo. Aesthetic. She gets less healing from word reconstruction, which is what these 2 have. Natural eye plus 5 accuracy to ranged. Yes. Yes, bitch, yes. Keep that, please. This guy is God-fearing, so he'll only pray. This is getting concerning, how many of those people we have. Plus 5 crit to melee. Let's see if any of his are debuffs. No. And he's got the healing spell, which is the most important thing. Do you? Yes, good. Notice he has a different one of these, though. Oh, he has imposter syndrome as well. He's consumed by thoughts of inadequacy. But he's steady, which means, ooh, minus 10 stress. That's awesome. Good boy. Alright. So let's see, we were doing foods and spices is our theme today. Grave robber. Grave. Maybe something Halloween themed. Candy corn. Candy just in general. Ooh, candy actually would be a cute name. Done. You sound like a stripper. It's fine. The occultists are turban dudes who call upon Eldritch horrors to kill things. So, something creepy, maybe? There aren't that many foods that are creepy. Let's name you after a nut. Pistachio. Just for the heck of it. Which means the other one must also be a nut. Because they're nuts, right? Get it? Bad. Boo. Pistachio, and he could be cashew, peanut, walnut. I wanted to do something different. Walnut, what's that one that starts with an A? Almond. Oh no, that's too, his skin colors, let's not do that. Uncomf. Not good. I guess we'll just do cashew. Cashew! Cashew is my name. Let's not be like that. So here's some help glossary stuff. This is your options menu, which I've already messed with the options so that you wouldn't have to see me do that. Here is what we're up to. Here is the events of the day. And this tells us that the stagecoach has been upgraded, which is what I just did. And now we're going to go out on an adventure. A strange glow at the farmstead. A comet's impact was felt here in the hamlet. The great impact toppled gravestones and kicked up a cloud of dust that covered the entire region. When it finally settled, an eerie miasma was seen to spread from the mill. It distorted the rules of time and space far beyond imagining. Venture to the miller's farm to see what has been done. Alright. Technically, none of these people need a break. However, these are all level 0s, and I kind of want to do that. And also, 2 occultists just sounds like fun. I think Reynald and Dismas have done enough for a week, so they could technically take a break. However, she could go in the second row. Could I put one of these in the front? I could put one of these in the front. Why the fudge not? Alright, candy there. And cashew can be our front man. And then pistachio instead of the vestal. Can you do stuff from back there? You can't do that. That's not good. Can you do stuff from the back row? Yes, she can do all her stuff from the back. Done. This is a weird ass party. Let's do it anyway. Not to there. Not to the farmstead. Oof. Okay. We've got a 90% explore. We've got a complete 100% of room battles, which is harder than the explore ones. 90% of rooms, and 90% of rooms. So let's see what rewards we have. There's a healing amulet, which is actually pretty decent. There's a camouflage cloak. It's 15 dodge if minus 20 stun resist. Interesting, I've never seen that one. And then, yeah, this is probably the one we're going for. This is called the Book of Relaxation because it releases 10 stress, but it also adds 4 accuracy, which is amazing. So we're going to go for that. So it's explore 90% of rooms. It's a, oh, nope. We're not going to go for that. It's a medium. I didn't see that. Dang. Medium ones are longer, and you have to camp in the middle of them. These guys are level 0. They're not ready for that. No. There will be other relics in the future. We start with a shovel because we have a grave digger. Grave robber. She always comes with a shovel. Dee. Anything else? We brought bandages last time and did not even need them, so I'm thinking we're good. Let's go. This will be interesting. Hey, Linus! I'm good. How are you? I'm sorry, I missed your message. Yeah, I've been streaming some with my friend Subtotal Aldrar, or Grant, and today I was just kind of feeling like streaming. I don't have a schedule yet, because I'm moving later this month, and I don't see a point in making a schedule before I move, when I'm gonna have to do all the moving things. But I'm doing good. How are you?
Your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
The hero panel. Click on a hero's image or portrait at any time to bring up a detailed panel showing all of the hero's quirks, skills, and resistances. That's what I've been doing when I do this and open up their stuff. Alright, Cashew. Let's do this thing. Let's go here first. There'll be one less room we'll have to explore at the end of this. Decorative urn holds the ashes of the departed. I don't have a holy thingy, so I do not want to touch that. There's nothing here, so we'll go back. If we don't have the right item for this, it usually doesn't do us any good. So I'm just going to leave it alone. I would rather be cautious than crazy. It's better to just... it's okay to be adventurous, but, like, this game pulls that crap all the time.
Lie in wait.
I don't need to add to the trauma that these poor people go through. Food time. Okay. I'll probably stream for another half hour and then go do other stuff. Let's see here. Let's do some flashing daggers. That sounds good. I never put that debuff thing on anyone. Oh well. Ow. Rude. You are, girl. Oh, we should have put the other one in front. He's got the dagger. That was dumb. Oh well. We'll fix it later. It's fine. It's fine. You can use the dagger from back there. Oh, alright. Roar. It's one with tentacles. So you can't do his yeah, that.
For the slightest lapse in concentration.
Should have been healing people. I forgot that these are my healers too. Alright, flashing daggers again. Which is not as good as some of the other stuff. Am I winning grit? I don't know. We were doing really, really well, and then I brought a weird party to a dungeon, and now I'm not so sure. Yeah, I'm trying to win. That's always the goal. I'm naming my people after foods, just to be goofy. So this is pistachio. That's cashew, that's candy, and that's shiitake, like the mushroom. Yes, it is a turn-based RPG. This is Darkest Dungeon. The way this works is you explore rooms in a dungeon, and you come across monsters and you fight them, turn-based, and you find treasure and defeat bosses and all kinds of stuff. I have beaten this on Switch Lite, and then they had it on sale for like $2 for everything on PC, and I was like, yes, I will play this again. So, yeah. A simplified D&D? Yeah, you could call it that. They each have their own moves that they can use. There's some stuff you have to manage, like the light, and if they get bleeding, I don't have any bandages. Healing, all that good stuff.
Sedated.
Let's do vulnerability next on you. See if we can debuff you. Dang. Alright, maybe I should give the debuff stuff to these guys.
Unforeseen.
Oh, down goes another skeleton. Aww. If you want to play D&D, you should totally come play it with us. I'll
falls, a faint hope blossoms.
I'll ask my buddies. I know my friend Jacob is trying to get a game together. I don't know if he'd be open to that, but maybe he can. Maybe we can try and get you into a game. That would be cool.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Yeah, we usually play Saturdays and Sundays, so I don't know if that would work for you. I run Blades on Saturdays, and right now on Sundays we're doing Jesse's game, Going Home. Potentially he could try to add you in some way, shape, or form. I can ask him if Sunday works better for you. Saturdays, Jacob's going to start doing his campaign once my Blades one is over. I wouldn't want you to jump into Blades because A, it's a completely different system than D&D, and B, we're really far in, and you would have no idea what's going on, and I would feel bad. Okay, so that's a trap. Ah ha ha ha. You actually do have a campaign you're working on, but I usually work on the weekends nowadays, unfortunately. I'm doing 9-hour shifts both Saturday and Sunday. Oh, that sucks! Not campaigns that I'm in, but I do know that Jesse and his one friend, Daryl? Morak, Thurkag, whatever his actual name is. They do Mutants and Masterminds during the week in the evenings, and that's like D&D but with X-Men or superheroes and villains. So that could be a fun one if that's something you're interested in. Disarming traps. Scatter traps will be visible on the ground as you approach them. Select a hero and then click on the trap to attempt to disarm it. Some heroes are better than others at disarming. You can find out who is good at disarming traps here. It'll tell you how much good trappage they have. He has 10%. Let's not use him. He should also, yeah, because it's based on class. She has 30. Okay, so 50% is the best we've got. Go for it, girl. Yeah, there you go. Nice work. Up our torch, because it's getting low. That does sound cool.
Measure.
My campaign is basically JoJo's and D&D, where the players will fight with their own stance. That's really neat. Okay. I will float a line Jesse's way and try and see if I can get you in contact with him. In fact, I will write that down so that I do not forget to do that, because I have a habit of forgetting things that I don't write down. But basically, that can get you guys chatting so that you can kind of bounce ideas off of each other about what campaign you would want to join. I think that would be good. Written. Will do. Alright. Where are we on the map? Okay, we're here. So we'll go through this door and then we'll loop around. And we should be done before we even get to the bottom. Scouting. Oh, so many room battles. Oh, and that's just straight up a room battle. Okay. So battle and then a room battle. I think we can do that. Immediately the torchlight goes down. Why? I'm in over my head. Oh no. Not again. These level zeros, I'm telling you. This is why I'm training them, because I don't want them to do that. I don't want them to be like, I'm too weak for this. You're not too weak for this. Have more faith in yourself. Pistachio. Cashew. Sorry, pistachio. Wrong one! Wrong nut. Dutch. That'll only plague you. That's fine with me. Because you're annoying. Yes. She needs her good attacks, man. Kick to the face isn't bad. Woo! Crit! 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 Nicely done. The RNG in this game is very, very, very present. One of the most popular memes, in fact, is about this dude, the occultist. Every time he heals someone, he has a chance to make them start bleeding. So the meme is, he crits 0 health restored and causes bleed. It's the worst. It's so annoying. Hey, 2 are bladed.
Great is the weapon that
Hopefully
cuts
that'll
on its
get rid of
own.
that one. Yes, you're an anger boy, we know. Let's do pick to the face. Let's get this crap out of the way. Heal her. Yeah, it's pretty terrible. The 0 crit heals are just... it hurts. But the thing is, they'll also crit, like, more HP than people have sometimes. So it's one of those 2 and 1 half dozen the other. The other healer in this game is more consistent, but she doesn't ever heal quite as much as he does. So it's one of those trade-off type things. I've got 2 of them in this party, which I think is working quite nicely. They have a bunch of debuff and buff stuff, too. Ignoring that, because I don't have the item for it. We're running low on torches. Should have bought more. Oh well. Oh, hello. Do I spy a light resist? I should have put that on someone before the battle. Oh well. Hands from the Abyss. I could stun some people. That does all 3 of them? Oh no, it does 1 of the 3 of them. That one, please. Yeah, stun him. We hate that bitch. He causes stress stuff, so he's the worst. Because the stress, when that fills up, bad things start to happen. They start to not listen to you. Sometimes they attack their own teammates. It's just all kinds of fun. I will
Press
go ahead and do that.
disadvantage.
Get rid of that.
Give them no quarter.
Rend for the old gods. You did 3 damage, my sir. Probably. That is unfortunate. Oh, good. Okay. They crit so often. It's scary. Ba 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 ba. Do not want that. Sure. I'll pick you in the face. You. Do I want you to heal or do I want you to fight? Oh gosh dang it, I should have healed. I knew it too. It's okay. He'll be fine! He doesn't only have 9 health left. It's fine! I have played this game before, I swear. I did beat...
Compassion is a rarity in the fever.
It is! 0. At least he didn't bleed him. He was already bleeding, but jeez. It's just... the timing. Why did you do this, Pistachio? Cashew needs health. Oh my goodness gracious. They're just beating the crap out of Cashew. And he's dying from blood loss because I don't have any bandages. This is just great. You... How much? Just 5 damage per round. Does that look like 5 damage? Yeah, I'm gonna say that's 5 damage even though I don't know. Please die. There goes that one. Good, good, good.
Destroy them all.
Alright. Alright. Let's do this with a stun. Let's do some major healing on our boy. That is 2 HP. Major healing. 2. Occultists, man. When they're good, they're good. When their RNG is bad, they just suck.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Everything runs red. Gee, I wonder why. Is it because you're bleeding? Will you please heal yourself? Thank you. And again. Slowly but surely. Okay. I'd like you to do the same thing on him, so he is stunned. He resisted it, you brat! Ooh.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
Ouch. The stress. The stress is real. Okay. Heal you. And then... And for me with this. Stunned! Beautiful! That actually increased some of our torchlight. I appreciate this. Blight him. You can't bleed skeletons because they don't have blood. But you can blight them.
Ground quakes.
Woo! Crit. Very nice. Muchly appreciated. Yeah, you resist that bleed.
Their formation
Oof.
is broken. Maintain
That was a tough
the
one.
offensive.
Okay. But we lived. And I can do this to make sure everybody's in the default party order again. Let's go to this room. I have no idea what's in it. How many of those things are there in this room? Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay. This is fine. This is not fine. Why did you miss? You were 6 feet from me. Why did you miss? Oh, that's only gonna hit the one in the back. 1 damage. Crying. And stun that one. That's nice that he missed. That's helpful. Actually. Stab that one. So he won't bleed because he's a skeleton. The unfortunate thing about stunning is that once you've stunned someone, they get buffed so that they can't be stunned again for a little while. So you can't just chain stuns one after the other. Which is good when it's you, but when it's the enemy, you're like, oh, dang it, you know? Cool. 1 left. I think we've got him. Yeah, Cashew. Redeeming yourself. Take the money.
As victories
take
mount,
the money and run.
so too will resistance.
That did not help very much. Oh no, and we're surprised. So our party order got shuffled. Okay. Both of these are bad. They're both stress dealers. Pulling them forward isn't going to help with that. I could heal some people. Let's do a weakening curse on this guy. So we can get him a little less strong. Because he can hit multiple wars. This one just hits one. I can do flashing daggers on them, or I can do lunge. Let's do lunge. Get her closer to the front. Because the plague doctor's not going to be able to do her. Good stuff from there. Heal it! Yeah! I have no idea what that says.
Skill and purpose.
You alright, dude? Yeah, see, she can't do anything from here, so let's scooch. Please don't axe my plague doctor. Rude. Kick to the face. Why did that do so little? And then there's that thing. 20! Oh my god! We have to stop that immediately. Look at him. He's gonna go over the edge if we're not careful. Okay, stun and move. Let's see if we can stun him. Good. Okay. You're in over your head. Why? What trait do you have that does that? I have to look at it. Because I didn't look at their traits, I just looked at hers. My new girl. Oh boy. Oh man. This is turning into a right shindig. Still stunned. Good. Keep healing the peoples. Wow! Much better. Okay. Still do that. I am not dead weight, sir. How dare you? Graveyards. Those are my favorite places. Oh gosh. She's low. Don't like it. I can have her go back and stealth, but that would put you in front again, and I don't want to do that. And I don't want to lose you, though. You're my favorite kind of fighter. You know what? Let's just kill it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That should hopefully blight and kill that. No? Oh, that's the stunning one. Whoops. Oh well. C'est la vie. Heal her, please. Because she's in front. Oh, and you made her bleed! Why? 0. Or at least he resisted. Because he's got really high stress. He needs to resist it. Let's take care of this one first. There. One thing is dead. No, you're not. Why does that keep happening? What is that? I don't like it. I've never seen them do that. Now all of a sudden it's like, oh, we're just going to do that all the time. It's fine. Mark, debuff. Good, good. Just plus to light it. Him. Please don't bleed, thank you. Yes, I know. I don't have any bandages. I'm sorry, love. There we go. Oh, now I do.
These nightmarish
Okay,
creatures
Winter
can be
Blade's
felled.
gone.
They
Thanks.
can be beaten.
Okay. I'll give this to you, I think. Did that up her damage? No. Now what is this? Consumed by thoughts of inadequacy. Fading. Is it the imposter syndrome? It's the imposter syndrome. I hate it! So noted that needs to die as soon as we unlock the sanitarium. I have no more torches. Awesome. Here's the thing I told you. We just never open! Hello? Yeah, these beasts will fight harder in the dark. That's an Iron Maiden. We're not opening that because I already have someone who has claustrophobia. The torch. The light is fading. The current torch level greatly affects many mechanics in the game. The darker it gets, the harder things get, but the better the rewards. Right-click on a torch from inventory to boost the light back up. Or use a holy ability, which both my holy people are back in town. Please don't be a battle room. Please don't be a battle room. Yay! That was not worth it.
I'm beginning to feel familiar.
I don't even have a leper yet. I love lepers. But I don't have one. Woo! Level 1! What did you get? Backtracker. No stress. Plunge when walking backwards. Alrighty, I need to go and work on some things now. Have a good rest of your stream. Thanks, Grit! I'm actually not going to be on for much longer. I think I'm going to go back to town and then upgrade some stuff and then stop. But thank you! Thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Ruin Scavenger. Got a scouting trance in the ruins. Okie dokie. That imposter syndrome, that was
Now
rough.
long years may seek to separate them. Action and consequence will invariably have their dreadful reunion.
Oh look, a new courtyard quest is available. Guess what we're not doing? Intolerable clouds of mosquitoes and other less than identifiable pests continue to descend upon the hamlet with maddening persistence. Illness and irritation abound. So the blacksmith is now locked and the guild is now unlocked, which is wonderful. These people are all level 1. They were successful. Yes, they got back alive, but Pistachio man. Need that sanitarium. Okay. Blacksmith.
The bellows blast once again. The forge stands ready to make weapons of war.
Is where you can upgrade your armor and your weapons. You can also make things cost less. We have too few deeds. That's a thing. Because everybody wants them. Oh,
Make
I
no
didn't
mistake.
go.
We will
between them
face
from here.
ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
And then the guild lets you teach people things. So if I click on, say, Turmeric, I can teach her Divine Comfort, which heals the entire party. For 1,000 gold. We have plenty, so yes, I'm going to do that. She can only have 4 skills at a time. So we have to toggle them in order to fix that. This is useless at this point in the game because there's no enemies with stealth, so we're giving her this instead. Which is a better thing to have anyway. Upgrades to rank 2 or reduce the cost of... I should have done that before I upgraded her. Because I can do both. Let me see the, not here. Are you one of those God-fearing? Yep. I'll only pray. Okay. Oh, thank God he's not there. Pistachio. Boop. 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 You go pray, my man, and feel better. That was rough. Okay. We've got 4 new recruits. We have enough slots for all of them. Why are there so many occultists? I don't understand.
She searches where others will not go. And
what others do not
sees
see.
what others
This is your
will
treasure
not
hunter.
see.
She is great for when you need the monies. There's your healer.
Sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
And yes, we're going to take
To
these.
fight the abyss, one must know it.
Because you can always dismiss people later, and they're free. You don't have to pay them to work for you. So there's no reason not to take them. Okay. Do I need to upgrade this at all? I don't feel like I do. The, not the tavern, the wagon. So I'm going to put some stuff. I think into the guild. I think the guild is the best way to go here.
A strict regimen is paramount if one is to master the brutal arithmetic of combat.
I needed how much to do the other one? 14. So let's trade some of those statues for shields.
Some may fall,
Okay.
but their knowledge lives on.
So basically what that means now is that I can upgrade these. And I want to upgrade them because they heal more. So the skills that are getting upgraded first are all of the healer's stuff. Oh, look, you already know this. But she can't because she's level 0. So it can only be the level 1 people who can upgrade right now, which means you. And he's busy praying. So we're going to go ahead and give you this. We have enough money to do more. So I want to look at what we've got here. Battle heal is great. Holy Lance is helpful. Inspire and Cry, that's the one that I really, really like, because it does -5 stress, and unless you have a Jester, that's the only way to get rid of stress. Upgrade everybody melees. Watching who's. There we go. Blinding Gas, Incision, Battlefield Medicine. You know, I like Incision and I use it all the time, but I actually haven't felt like I needed it. This has been good. Because she's just the... She is just support! Did I upgrade that? Yeah, I updated that. Okay, good. And for you, yes, okay. So your setup I did not like. There's a couple things the Grave Robber does that I like way more, so we'll come back to that in a second. Let's do Cashew first. He gave you this? Yeah, okay. So, basically I want both of these. Poison Darts is one that she throws that hits the back and will always blight things, like almost always. It's so good. And Thrown Dagger does a lot more damage than Flashing Daggers. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna... what do we upgrade? Thrown Dagger or Pick to the Face? Thrown Dagger or Pick to the Face? Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. So we've got this, we've got this. And then we could do Flashing Daggers and Poison Darts. But I don't need Flashing Daggers and... Forward. Let's keep stealth in case we need it to, like, save her from BS. If she gets knocked to the front and can't. Because it does plus 80% damage, too. Which is... Well, that was the other thing. The Vestals don't like being moved around. They can't heal when they're in the front. Whereas occultists can heal from any slot, which is great. Before we stop, let's go ahead and recolor some of these and rename them. I don't want any repeat colors yet. So you had a purple cloak, yes? No. You had the brown one. You had the purple one. Is that the same as pistachios? Yes, it is. Alright. Have a yellow. Oh no, that's what he has. Have a not yellow. There we go. We need some more nuts. Go ahead and do almond and walnut. Sorry, that's making it jiggle so much. That's what happens when you play on a laptop. And then we've got Pippin and Chandos. You are a treasure hunter. The frosting on the cake. And then you need to be a different color. Let's see, green, white, or brown. Let's go green. And then you will be... Oh, right, spices. Okay, so... time! And that'll be all for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And we'll play some more of this later, because I like this game a lot. And, yeah. That's Darkest Dungeon. Have a great day, everybody. Be safe. And goodbye.